This could be it for the champion, folks. The challenger has him in headlock. But wait, what's this? Javen sweeps the leg with his tail. By God, it's his signature move, the Bengal Buster! There he is, folks, your reigning champion, the Bengal from Bengal, Javen Panja!
You know, I think stitching your arm back on might go easier if you weren't using your teeth. Need some help? Alright, fine. Guess it's true what they say about zombies. You're relentlessly stubborn. Although, not so much that you'd be willing to crawl your limbless nugget ass back to the changing rooms. Huh. Well, what do you know? Good as new. Oh. Oh, don't look so defeated. If people could perform intricate surgery on themselves, they wouldn't need surgeons. Come here, pass the thread. Look, mate, I know this can be disheartening, but not every zombie says they get to go toe-to-toe with an international champ, especially when they're a werecat who's 7'5" in human form. Most stiffs are lucky if they get hired as a jobber, let alone the headlining star. Oh, come on. You didn't get steamrolled. I mean, sure, it looked bad when he ripped off your leg and started beating you with it, or when he gave you the people's elbow with your own elbow. Well, we're in the off-season now. That gives us plenty of time to work on your grappling, so the next time that overstuffed house cat tries to tear a piece off, he can eat a knuckle sandwich instead. There we go. Alright, now grab my arm. Yeah, that feels good and strong. Now, while I sew the rest back on, I've got a treat for you. Drink up. If it's cold, that means you can still feel, which is good. So you want me to do your leg or your other arm first? Okay. Still, you adapted really well. Getting your arm back and using it to keep Javen out of range worked wonders at the end of the first round. I mean, sure, losing it that early was bad, but I blame the ref for that bullshit call. Legal weapon my ass. I mean, sure, it was against the rules, but still, Javen's the one who brought it in. Okay, I guess technically you brought it in, but, you know, it's like the chair. It's not a weapon until someone starts swinging. Still, you could at least let me have sewn it back on. But even so, with one arm you got him in a headlock. That's super impressive. Most people would be scared to get that close with two arms. You know, it's just a shame we didn't account for the tail. Well, Javen does come from that Baron What's-His-Face family. You know, he's some old guy with a school out in the sticks who finds athletic talent and makes them into werecats. That place is like a suburban planning committee for brick shithouses. Right. That should be your other arm reattached. You'll be wanking again in no time. Dad, stop it. I was joking. Well, your actions haven't suffered, seems like. Alright. Let's get your leg back on, because I'm not carrying you to dinner. Well, seeing as how it's the off-season, I figured tonight you could have a bit of a cheat night. So we're going to Don Franklin's. My treat. I know, you've got this whole fitness regime thing, but it's only going to do so much. And hey, since you're dead, no heart attacks. Despite what you might think, you worked hard this year. You've earned this. Then, once we're home, I'll get you re-embalmed and we can spend the rest of the night vegging out. Sound good? You can practice your holds on me for a change. All done. Think you can stand up okay? Yeah, see, look at that. You'd never guess it was held on with floss and a dream. Whoa, easy there, dead Lundgren. If you cave in one of these lockers, I'm not buying you dessert. Come on, let's get out of here. What do you think? These the hell are those shakes of eggs and blended witch root you're always drinking? Oh, God. We haven't been to this place since before I entered the academy. Don't look at me. You're the one who swore off junk food, Mr. Future Champion. There's that downbeat attitude again. This was your first season, and you got to the finals. Quit talking like you've peaked already. I mean, just tonight alone, like 3 different groups of people came up to you to ask for autographs. Yeah, if it was about popularity, we would have forked out the money for that hair transplant. Oh, come on, I did my best. Frankly, I think the mohawk suits you. But look at it this way. We've got all the time in the world. Thanks to my Necromancer training, you're not going anywhere, and neither am I. Don't ever say that. I never once considered that I've been wasting my life on you. When you died in my first year, my only regret is that I didn't hear about it sooner. And once I heard the news, I didn't even have to think about it. I marched right up to the Archmage and begged him to change my vocation. It didn't matter to me how much longer I had to stay there, how much more debt I'd have to pay off, or how dangerous it was. I wasn't going to let it end like that. Because following my dream didn't mean shit if you didn't get to see through yours too. Sometimes I think my magic isn't good enough. Like, what's holding you back is me being a half-assed necromancer. Stuff like maybe your stitches are just too loose, or maybe I didn't cure the rigor mortis as well as I could have. But all that fear goes away when I see you perform out there. You're amazing. And watching you fight gives me more of a reason to live than helping the Archmage concoct the ultimate Viagra pill or whatever the fuck he'd have me doing. I love you, man. Sorry for unloading on you like that. I just want you to know how much you mean to me. You don't have to pay me back, come on. I never said it was to make you feel better. For all you know, maybe just watching you wrestle a swarthy catman for half an hour just made me jealous. Come on, let's go home. I'll let you pin me for a 3 count. Sorry, I'm sorry. Quit it. I don't know how to defend.